Welcome to this video, which is all about one of my favourite investment books. The book is called Confusion, The Confusions, written by Joseph de la Vega back in 1688. The first book ever to be written on financial speculation and investor psychology. Don't be deceived by the fact that it's old, that it's not worth reading. Recently I saw that the Financial Times, in terms of their top 10 investment books ever, put Confusion at the top of the list. The European Stock Exchange have an award each year for excellence in financial research, which is named in honour of Joseph de la Vega, and many of the world's top traders like Ed Seykota, for example, will have that book on their essential reading list. So why is the book so good? I think it's fantastic because it just shows how markets have not changed from the 17th century to today. We may have got more sophisticated in terms of our analysis and so forth, but the striking fact is, I think, especially for beginners who read the book, is to just notice, the things that went on in Amsterdam in the 17th century are the same things that go on today in financial markets. For example, he talks about excessive credit creating bubbles and crashes. He talks about insider trading. He talks about corrupt bankers, ineffective regulators, and how the average investor always loses money. So what has changed over the centuries? Absolutely nothing. Now, in terms of his real impact, it's in terms of how he noted how investor behaviour changed when people dealt with money. And he was the first to spot a lot of the biases that come in to play that cause traders to lose money. He's the first person ever really to look at the area of what we call behavioural finance. Now, in terms of his impact, what I've done is I've linked under this video to a PDF where you can learn about all the biases that he discovered and read some wonderful quotes from the book. Now, in terms of the book itself, he said not many people would probably understand it. He wrote it in a rather strange style in terms of it's got lots of mystical references in it to Greek mythology, the Bible. It's written as a conversation between a philosopher, a merchant and a shareholder. So it's a kind of strange read, and he thought that many people wouldn't get on with it. But I think he wrote the book more for himself. He was actually Portuguese. He was living in Amsterdam, yet he released the book in Spanish, so not many people read it at the time. And in terms of the book, it's written in a very poetical style as well. He has a real way with words. And I've just done some of my favourite quotes a bit later so you can see them. But he, in the book, he was the first person ever to note trend following as a way to make money. He also noted the impact of the news. For example, he was saying the impact of the news was more on the markets before it came out. Now, buy the rumour, sell the fact. That is still a sound investment strategy. And he talks a lot about, being patient, only waiting for the best high odds opportunities, how most traders basically give back their profits to the market and how to avoid doing so. It really is sound advice for beginners in particular. And I think beginners who fall for all this nonsense online about markets have changed, they've become more sophisticated, computers are a help and so forth, really need to go and read Confusion, The Confusions. In terms of more experienced traders, if you haven't read it, I think you'd enjoy the book. It really is just one of those wonderful financial books from history. Now, in terms of what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show some of my favourite quotes from de la Vega, and I've done them over some pictures of Amsterdam, where he was obviously based. Some modern pictures of Amsterdam. Obviously Amsterdam has changed a lot since 1688, but the people psychology in Amsterdam or anywhere else in the world has never changed, never will change. And in terms of that, I think in winning in the markets, just need to keep in mind it is all down to psychology. Just have the right mindset and you can win at Forex trading. You don't need to do anything complicated, which I've said in most of my videos. Anyway, no more of me talking now. Here are some of my favourite quotes from Joseph de la Vega, and don't forget to check out that PDF as well. I think you might find it really interesting. Thanks for watching me as usual. Take care. Have a good day.